Hey guys, so happy, what day is it, Tuesday today? Happy Tuesday, everybody. What a weird winter it's been in Minnesota. There's no snow on the ground. Cameraman's been going for bike rides outside like several times a week now. It's weird. We had rain a couple days ago. Anyway, I guess I'm not going to complain for snow, but anyway, of course, the year I get snow tires for my car, there's no snow. So maybe I should get snow tires every year and put them on. I don't know. Okay, so today I've got some of my favorite azelaic acid products. Azelaic acid is a wonderful ingredient for your skin for so many different reasons. Hyperpigmentation, redness, acne, my melasma cleared up a ton when I started using azelaic acid and azelaic acid derivatives. So if you haven't tried azelaic acid, it's amazing. I was always very redness prone, especially in my cheeks, and it's a lot better. I definitely recommend checking out azelaic acid for whatever it is. If it's just redness, rosacea, whatever, azelaic acid, breakouts, things like that, it's an amazing, in my opinion, close to a miracle ingredient. Okay, so I've got a few favorites. So the first I'm going to start with is the Theramid Lab azelaic acid. This one's $39 regular price, but they frequently have sales. And this one's 15% azelaic acid. Typically in the U.S., you're going to find things, if they're made in the U.S., 10% and under. Unless it's a prescription, or if you buy something overseas, like this brand is from Spain, I believe. Sometimes you get things a little bit stronger, or Face Theory has an azelaic acid product as well. So this one I love. It's also got oatmeal in here and ceramides. So I will link to this below. It's fragrance free. It's got a wonderful lotion texture. Let me roll my sleeves and get to work today. Okay. There we go. You see it? And I did a full review of it too, so check that out. But this stuff is really wonderful, and it's currently one of my absolute favorites. Okay, next up, another one that's newer to me, and it's a steal, 15 bucks, the Nineless A-Control Azelaic Acid Serum. What makes this one kind of unique, aside from the price, is the fact that it also has Snail Mucin in here. It also has Centella, Madecassoside, in here, so it has some other nice calming ingredients aside from the azelaic acid, but I think the fact that they've got snail mucin in here is what really makes me love it. So it's got kind of that goopy texture to it that snail mucin has. Anyway, so it has bergamot extract in here, so I want to mention that. If you're super sensitive to bergamot, keep that in mind. It doesn't have any scent to it, so technically this is unscented, but not fragrance free because it's the bergamot extract. Bergamot oil in there is very noticeable scent. You won't notice the scent in this, but some people are sensitive to it. So anyway, so 15 bucks. It's a steal. I love it. Okay, next up, this product gets talked about by me probably at least once a week. Probably this week. I'm probably going to talk about like 3 or 4 times. So I apologize for it, but it's a wonderful product. The Peach Slices Redness Relief Azelaic Acid Serum. It's $19.99 at Ulta. It's wonderful. It's got 10% azelaic acid in here. It's also got Panthenol, Mugwort, Allantoin. There you go. Wonderful serum-y lotion texture to it. Super affordable. I've repurchased this one several times now, and it's not let me down, and it really does help with redness in a huge way. So this one, worth checking out. If you haven't tried it yet, I'm sure you've heard me talk about it a gazillion times. And anyway, I won't go on much more because I know I talked about it, I think, in yesterday's video too. So, okay, so this one is 14 bucks. It's available over the seas, mate. That's the Azclear azelaic acid treatment lotion. That was terrible. Good day, mate. That sounds awful. Put another shrimp on the barbie. I don't know. I'm trying to do an Australian accent, but obviously I'm not very good at it. My Minnesota Midwest accent shines through too much, but I will link to this at All Day Chemist. It's 20% azelaic acid formula. It's wonderful. I had a friend from Australia send me several tubes. I love it. It's amazing. It's strong, but it's got a nice lotion texture to it. Anyway, so it's really easy to add into your evening routine. Azelaic acid is kind of a different acid because a lot of acids don't necessarily play well with other products, but azelaic acid is pretty friendly with everything. So you can use it in other routines with other ingredients and things like that and not have to worry. It's not like other acids like glycolic acid. You don't want to use glycolic acid with retinol or with a lot of other things at the same time, but azelaic acid is rather it's rather diverse in that way, so it's really nice. Okay, next up, this one's going to be pretty expensive, but I've really been loving it. I wish I didn't love it so much, but it's the Line Pose Unspotted Dark Spot Hyperpigmentation AHA Serum. It's 79 bucks. I don't know. I think they have a website, so maybe you can get a better deal on there. I got it at Sephora, I think, when I had a 20% off coupon, so it's still kind of expensive, but it's a really amazing product. So it's got a 15% blend of azelaic acid, glycolic acid, lactic acid, and tranexamic acid. If you don't have severe hyperpigmentation, dark spots, or melasma, this one might be a little bit of overkill, and you can probably get all those ingredients in a couple different products and still save money, but I do like the blend of them, and it's very nice, and I do find it helps with my hyperpigmentation and melasma, which is super stubborn, so this one might be worth checking out. Okay, I got a couple derivatives. The Geek and Gorgeous A-Pad Serum. This one uses the azelaic acid derivative in an amount of 20%. It also contains Allantoin, which is nice for soothing. So this one's a minimal product. I think it's about 10 bucks. So it's not ridiculously expensive. It is a game changer. If you have yet to use any azelaic acid products, this one's a great one to start with. And you can kind of ease your way into it. I love it. It's amazing. I still use it frequently, and my friends, you can ask, I've given them a lot of them that have dark spots and acne and things like that. Okay, and then Transparent Lab PIH spot treatment. Spot fading treatment's 18 bucks at Niche Beauty Lab, which is also the same company that owns Theramid. This one contains a lot of brightening ingredients, so it's got 5% of that potassium Azeloyl Diglycinate, which is the azelaic acid derivative. It also has Kojic acid, niacinamide, pomegranate, and tranexamic acid. It's got a wonderful gel serum texture, which just works great. There we go. In your routine, great for fading spots and things like that. There you go. I can't really see it very well. But anyway, there it is. Okay, so it's got a really nice light texture to it. Okay, one more, and then I've got two runners up. So this one is the Nineless 10% azelaic acid redness solution serum. It's 18 bucks at Sephora. It's basically a short ingredient list. It's got 10% azelaic acid, and then it's got Allantoin, and then a couple other ingredients, nothing too long. But it's got a really nice light lotion texture, no fragrance in it, and it's overall pretty affordable. The only thing with the Nineless is, who knows, this might be around a month from now, but maybe not 2 months from now. You never know. So if it's a good seller, they'll keep it around. If not, they'll get rid of it and release 10 new things. So, but it's still worth checking out. And then my two runners up were the Paula's Choice Azelaic Acid Booster Cream, which is 39 bucks. It's got 10% azelaic acid, 0.5% salicylic acid, licorice, and bisabolol, nice creamy texture. And then another product that's very similar to it is the Drunk Elephant Bouncy Bright Facial, which is 69 bucks, and that one's got 10% azelaic acid, 1% salicylic acid, ceramides, vitamin E, squalane, marula oil. It's really nice. It's expensive, and anyway, in my opinion, all these other ones I mentioned are also wonderful, so I don't necessarily need to spend a ton to have a nice azelaic acid product. So if you haven't tried it, check it out. Wonderful, versatile, pretty friendly ingredient, great for treating so many different things. It's amazing. So anyway, interesting from you guys. If you have a favorite azelaic acid I didn't mention, I'll leave a comment, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.